we're following some breaking news. Part of I-10 is shut down in northwest Florida because of this, a wildfire that's been burning for several days now. The flames fueled today by dry and windy conditions. Much of our area is now at high risk for fires.
And we have team weather coverage on these dangerous conditions. Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth will show us which counties are under a red flag warning. But we're going to start with our meteorologist, Colleen Peterson, who's live in Santa Rosa County, where that wildfire has led to the interstate closure and, Colleen, some voluntary evacuations.
Yeah, firefighters have been battling the wildfire in 5 Mile Swamp for 3 days now. Now, earlier this morning, we knew conditions were only going to get worse as a red flag warning was issued for the Florida Panhandle and portions of Alabama. If you can see far out behind me, the smoke and flames are still blazing. A strong north wind and low humidity are the two ingredients that are preventing the fire from being contained. By noon, I-10 was shut down from exit 22 to 31 in Milton as the fire line reached the interstate. You can see the flames blazing and helicopters dumping gallons of water to help put out the fire. At 3, a second wildfire was reported hopping the interstate and threatening residents south of Interstate 10. Now, we know all of the conditions are in place. Will we get relief anytime soon? Chief Meteorologist Ed Bloodsworth is in the studio monitoring the situation from the Pensacola camera. Ed, what are we seeing?
Well, it does look like the plume has been very visible throughout the entire day there, and Colleen's been reporting on it. You can see the plume moving actually from north to the south, aided by that breeze out of the north and northwest. In fact, we've got 2 plumes. There's the plume in Santa Rosa County, but another fire near Beulah, that's west of Pensacola, has erupted this afternoon. So red flag warnings are in effect for all the counties shaded in pink. That means very low humidity and combined with some very gusty winds. This will stay in effect through 7 p.m. Once we move beyond 7 p.m., the winds will start to relax and the humidity should rise. This is a look at the current relative humidities. When we fall below 28%, that's when we get a bit more concerned. You can see in the vicinity of the fire, humidity is in the 19 to 22% range, dangerously low. And also the breezes. Right now, winds near Pensacola, 30 miles per hour, 22 in Milton, 21 at Crestview, so that area particularly has some very strong winds. This is a look at the humidity and the wind forecast near that Santa Rosa County fire. The humidity in green, the winds in blue. Now, the humidity will come up as we go into the overnight period. This is over the next 24 hours. Tomorrow afternoon, the humidity will drop again, but you'll notice the winds are going to be much lighter tomorrow afternoon, so conditions will improve as we move past sunset tonight. We'll talk more about our local forecast coming up in a few minutes.